Christmas tree. What a beautiful sight. Cherished for over 2,000 years, the Christmas tree became mass-produced at the time of the Industrial Revolution. Growers began changing and selecting trees to improve their overall quality.
To control the height, width, shape and density of the tree.
Evergreen trees are native to North America and Northern Europe, so many of the world's Christmas tree farms are located here. Australia now also harvests Christmas trees, as found in the dark green areas. Before long, Christmas trees made of polyvinyl chloride and metal were invented, changing the culture of Christmas forever. Places that were unable to grow natural trees in their climates are now able to join the festivities thanks to advancing technology. However, many of us don't know if natural or artificial trees are better for the environment, so this film will determine which is longer lasting. Natural Christmas trees were the only ones that existed for many years, bringing festivity and cheer as well as environmental benefits to the world. The trees photosynthesize, as trees do, while Elizabeth Peterson reported in 2011 and 2012 that they can also be turned into mulch or used as erosion barriers, or even held in a pot and replanted after Christmas. Now, to put this into numbers, the National Christmas Tree Association recorded 28 million natural trees sold in 2001 in the US alone, as Larson mentions in 2004, and has remained almost the same for the last 15 years. If Peterson is right, the benefits of natural trees would be huge, but she doesn't provide any supporting evidence. She actually advises against using artificial trees. However, in 2013, Sean Milmo shared statistics from the Carbon Trust comparing the environmental impacts of the trees. A natural tree that is burned, replanted or used for mulch has a carbon footprint of 3.2 kilos, while one treated as landfill is 16 kilos. Milmo's estimates are far more trustworthy, creating curiosity about how long trees are used for and what happens to them after Christmas. Most of society believes that artificial Christmas trees are more ecologically harmful since they're plastic. These trees are said to be 6 to 10 times more harmful to the environment than a natural tree, according to True Cost research reported by PR Newswire in 2012. They also have a carbon footprint of 40 kilos. This sounds big, but it really depends on how long the tree is used for. Carnegie Mellon University suggested in 2010 that artificial trees must be owned for more than 10 years to be more sustainable than a natural tree. That's one artificial tree for 10 years instead of 10 natural trees. This one tree has a carbon footprint of 40 kilos in 10 years, while a natural tree that has been disposed of sustainably would be 30 kilos. 10 natural trees treated as landfill in this time would be 160 kilos. Only one artificial tree over many years isn't so bad. More and more artificial Christmas trees have been purchased in the last 5 years.
Maybe due to society's growing reliance on technology.
It may only be natural that we desire an artificial light-up Christmas tree. Price is also very important. Here we see that a 6-foot natural tree can be purchased with the stand and delivery from $190, while an artificial tree of this size can be a minimum of $150. In 10 years, almost $2,000 would be spent on natural trees, while the artificial tree would cost just $150. On the whole, Christmas trees aren't significant in the atmosphere compared to things like fossil fuels, but they still release excess carbon dioxide. To reduce this adverse effect, the percentage of trees treated as landfill can be compared to those disposed of sustainably, and the number of years natural and artificial trees can be used for can be compared as well. Then, to promote sustainability, prices may be increased on imported trees so that more homegrown trees like this one can be used, and guidelines may be offered to consumers for how to dispose of their trees properly. Before digging deeper, I, like many others, thought that natural Christmas trees would be the most eco-friendly. Although researchers informed me that artificial trees can be more ecologically and economically suitable if they're used for many years. My family's been using this beautiful tree for over 20 years, which is comforting knowing money and environment are being saved for long-lasting Christmases. Hey! Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey!
Can you face here for a second? I'm trying to make sure your face isn't like pale as all hell.
Go. Carnegie Mellon University suggested, no,